let's do something weird.
Hey guys, this is Exoid from Exoidgaming, and I'm bringing you another commentary on Modern Warfare 2. But today's commentary is going to be slightly different, as it's not so much a tutorial, but kind of tips and tricks on how to get a free-for-all nuke, or how to get a free-for-all nuke on Underpass, to be more specific. First off, there's a few things that can be taken into account when trying to get a nuke on any map or really any game type. First, pick a reliable class that's easy to use and does a lot of damage. You'll see in this video I'm using the Scar, which does a lot of damage, and if you stick a silencer on this thing, it makes you undetectable on the radar, which is very useful in free-for-all, as a lot of people just rely on as soon as they see those orange or red dots, they just rush straight towards you. So that can really help. Next thing, equipment. I would always use a claymore, just because you can defend entrances and things. But I'll talk a bit more about that later. Can't speak today. Your perks. For your perk 1, I would always use Scavenger Pro for a number of reasons. First, that the pro part of it gives you extra mags, and if you're going on a 25 kill streak, you're going to be shooting a lot of bullets, so having those extra mags can make the difference. And also the scavenger part of it, just the normal scavenger part of it, means you can resupply if you do run out of bullets, or you need to get a new claymore or whatever, stuns, stuff like that. Your pick 2, you've probably got a choice of 2, I would say. And that's either your stopping power or cold-blooded. Personally, I always use stopping power, just because every time you fire the gun, the perk is working for you. And this can sometimes mean the difference between getting a kill and not. So that's why I use it. But you can also use cold-blooded, where obviously if they get a UAV, which in free-for-all they do quite a lot, and they cannot kill you when they've got air support, which also happens quite a lot in free-for-all. And finally your perk 3, you've also probably got a choice of 2 in this as well, and that's either your steady aim or Ninja Pro. I personally always use Ninja Pro, just because I really like the silent footsteps part of it, and you don't want to be crept up on by some noob with a heartbeat sensor. But you can use steady aim as well, because inevitably you're going to come into some close combat, and steady aim can be really handy when you're doing this. Another thing is your setup, and by this I mean your sensitivity and your button layout. Sensitivity is completely a personal choice. I personally play on anything between 2 and 5, but if I'm sniping I like to crank it up to 7, but it's basically whatever you feel comfortable using. I have friends play on 9 or 10 and they do just fine, so it really is completely up to you. Next thing, button layout. I would always recommend using the tactical button layout, simply because of the ability to drop shot and get behind cover far easier than using default. You'll see near the end of the video I start to get shot from behind and I'm able to drop to the floor, spin around, get the kill, but fair enough, this wouldn't have been possible if you didn't, well, if you want crap. Anyway, more kind of general tactics for just gameplay is, I find the most reliable tactic is to pick a section of the map and defend it. I like to cover the main entrances with claymores and basically let them alert me when someone is there. That is the one drawback of defending this part of Underpass, as it is a fairly large section to cover. So if a claymore is tripped and you are watching the opposite entrance, you cannot shoot them immediately, but this is why having claymores and using Scavenger is essential. Another thing is patience. This really counts for any game type or any Call of Duty play, I would say. But when you're going for a nuke and you're defending a part of the map, try to keep your patience and stick to the plan you have. If you're not getting the kills, try moving to a new part of the map, but this can be risky, especially on this map, as you never know who's going to be lurking in the long grass. And finally, simply playing Call of Duty often either keeps or gets you the basic skills, like map knowledge and accuracy, all those kind of things. There really is nothing I can tell you that can improve these things, apart from just playing the game. If you get frustrated, which is very easy in Modern Warfare 2, don't worry about it, just play a really fun game type like Grand War with your friends, and if this doesn't work, just simply stop playing. And one final little added thing, don't suck ass in the chopper gunner like I do, because you really can make it a lot easier for yourself. Anyway, if you like these tips and tricks, please let me know, but I probably won't be posting many more free-for-all videos. I just want to try and show a bit of diversity, try and play a bit of team deathmatch, something like that. But please remember to comment, rate and subscribe. I hope you like this video. Come and check out my channel, it's pretty cool.